We're at the Minnesota DNR Hinckley Area Fisheries Office. We have 4 muskie ponds here. Today we are draining one of the ponds and sending those fish to Detroit Lakes. In late June, we receive about 15,000 muskie Fingerlings. Those are 2 to 3 inch baby muskies that come to us from the St. Paul hatchery. We put them in the ponds, and over the course of the summer and fall, they turn into 9 to 11 inch fingerlings. And that's the point in time today which we're removing those to stock in area lakes. So the 3 main things we do to keep muskies alive throughout the summer and fall are to feed them fathead minnows about every 2 weeks, maintain the water levels, which here at Hinckley we obtain water from the Grindstone River, which flows right next to our office and ponds here. And then the 3rd main thing is to keep predators away from the ponds. Those fish come out of the pond in which they were reared since late June, and they end up being in a catchment basin, and we remove those fish and put them in a truck, and then they go off to the lake where they're going to be stocked. So Minnesota is nationally known as a destination fishery for muskies, and in order to sustain the populations we have throughout the state, the populations rely on both natural reproduction and stocking to maintain the current levels we have. Anglers that target muskies have become one of the fastest growing segments of anglers that purchase Minnesota licenses over the past 20 years. The DNR's muskie production program uses fish with Leech Lake strain genetics. They've used those since the late 1980s. We've learned over time that the fish with the Leech Lake strain genetics attain longer lengths and larger trophy sizes than the strains previously used. Typically, we produce about 4,000 yearlings of the 25 to 30,000 yearling quota that get stocked in area lakes throughout the state. And this year we're stocking, I believe, up to 33 lakes, and the official list has up to about 50 lakes. We hold the fish in the ponds as long as possible in the fall before winter comes to get them as big as possible, because the larger they are when we stock them, the higher the likelihood they will survive in nature. The bigger the fish, they can evade predators more likely, and they'll have more body fat to make it through their first winter.